relatively flat from last winter's bills. The company said that prediction is assuming we see a relatively normal winter like last year. Yes, it's 49 degrees. It was so nice yesterday evening that I know my entire family, even my little kids, went out to see the International Space Station float above them.
Yeah, isn't that such a cool thing?
Awesome.
A lot of people got to see the International Space Station, and I mean, yesterday was ideal conditions. Not only did we have clear skies, but the space station was up for 6 minutes, so that gave you plenty of time to get outside, and it was pretty high above the horizon. This is one of our Eyewitness 7 reporters, Alan. Great video of the ISS flying over here in Sydney, Ohio. We had another Eyewitness 7 reporter, Amber, who sent us her photo of the International Space Station. And this one here from Stan Geen, a great shot of not only the International Space Station, he had captured a meteor and the Big Dipper. He's one of our favorite Eyewitness 7 reporters, a very, very good sky enthusiast, always taking some really interesting photos. Now, Adam had asked me earlier, well, when will the International Space Station fly by again? As I mentioned, yesterday was ideal. It's usually flying by pretty quickly, and it's not always very high in the sky. So Thursday, we will have it fly over the Dayton area again, but look at this. It's only out for 3 minutes, and it only gets 36 degrees above the horizon. So it's going to be a lot harder to spot. If you ever wonder how fast the International Space Station is going, well, it circles the Earth in 90 minutes, and it's traveling at about 17,500 miles per hour. That means the crew actually sees 16 sunrises and sunsets a day because of how fast it's going around the Earth. So that's pretty interesting. Now, here in the Miami Valley this morning, you're going to want to give the kids a jacket. Maybe they were out yesterday evening with you, and it was starting to cool off. Well, this morning we'll need that extra layer, but t-shirts and jeans, that'll be just fine for the afternoon again. It's 37 degrees in Salina, 46 in Troy, 45 degrees in Springfield. So everyone is starting off with a nice cool fall morning. We're not worrying about any fog this morning, which is good news looking at our weather camera in Urbana. Live Doppler 7 radar is quiet today, but I do expect us to use Live Doppler 7 radar later this week to track some much needed rain. Futurecast will show us though that rain doesn't come today. We see just some scattered clouds into the afternoon here, 6 o'clock after work, and then heading into this evening, I do expect some clouds to start to redevelop again. After school today, 71 degrees expected in Wapakoneta. We'll hit 73 in Fairborn and Springfield, and 74 degrees for Miamisburg and Centerville. So that is just a little bit above normal temperature-wise, but we're not talking about the very high heat like what we had seen earlier in the month when we were hitting the 90s. We'll get down into the mid-50s tonight, so it will feel a little better for the kids tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon, starting to warm up. A lot of us, like Greenville and Sydney, will be in the mid-70s, and we'll hit the upper 70s in areas like Dayton, Eaton, and Springboro. Tomorrow's Futurecast shows again, the rain's still not coming. We'll see just some scattered clouds moving into the Miami Valley, but it's going to be a little bit later into the end of the work week that we see that chance for showers. So your 5-day forecast does show here, Friday's the warmest day of the week. That is because a cold front will start to move in. So ahead of that front, we warm up to 81, but we do track scattered showers then Friday night into the first half of Saturday, and look at those temperatures over the weekend. That's a big drop. Now, coming up, we're going to talk a little bit more about where that cold air is coming from. Meteorologist Jesse Mag will have more on that. I'm also going to take a closer look at that much-needed rain using Futurecast on Friday, coming up in just a few minutes. We bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes, and it's time to check in with Sergeant Mark. Good morning, Sarge.
And good morning to you, Kirstie. We've had a good start to the morning drive. We've been keeping an eye on freeway traffic. Going to check in with Traffic Tracker on I-675. They passed by the area of Route 235 a couple of minutes ago. The Fairborn area in Greene County looks good here. This is, I'm going to change this over to Clark County. This is Interstate 70 at Route 68. And again, we are looking at very good driving conditions. I'm Sergeant Mark Bauer, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. 521, and concerns are growing about a homeless camp under a bridge.
Dayton's newest radio station, the hits of the 80s. 95.3 and 101.1, The Eagle. Try it today.
Hi, we're Michelle and Carol Collins.